Hi, I'm Miss Sabrina, and today we're going to talk about something really important that helps you stay safe, connected, and happy. We're going to talk about relationships. A relationship is the way that two people are connected. It's about how they spend time together, how they talk to each other, and how they show they care. But did you know that relationships are different for different people in your life? It's true. The way we talk and act between two different people changes depending who we're talking to. This might seem a little bit confusing, so let's go outside and take a look at a visual I made to help you.
You are right here, in the middle of the circle, and everyone else in your life goes in one of these circles around you, depending how well you know them. The first circle, the one closest to you, is your family. And I don't mean close like close. I mean close like you know them really, really well, and they know you really well.
Family are the people who love you, help take care of you, and want you to be happy. This might be people who live in the house with you, or people who come visit you often, or talk to you on the phone. Maybe it's a mom or a dad, maybe a grandpa or a grandma, maybe a brother or a sister. It could just be someone who really helps take care of you and has been in your life for a while. When you're with your family, it's safe to give hugs, talk about personal stories and feelings, and ask them for help or advice. You feel comfortable being around your family. For me, that means I feel comfortable being silly and dancing and talking about things I really like with my family. Can you think of someone in your family that you're really close to and you feel comfortable being yourself around them? It's someone you can trust to talk to when things get kind of hard in life. Let me know in the comments down below a family member you're really close to.
The next circle is your friends. Friends are the people that you choose to spend time with.
And normally you do activities you both like together. You might play games together, watch a movie, listen to music, play sports, or just laugh together. You might make friends at school, at church, maybe in a sports activity, or other things where a group comes together. You can talk to your friends about your feelings and your challenges. You can also give them a high five or a quick hug. But make sure you ask them first, because some people don't like to be touched, even if they're your friends. Friends are not your family, but they are people who care about you and want you to be happy. If friends ever try and make you do something that you don't want to do, that is not a friend. Friends don't pressure you to do things you don't want to do. Friends don't call you names or make fun of you. Friends make you feel good about yourself. They cheer you on and celebrate you when good things happen in life. And they're also there for you when you're sad. That's a friend. And remember, just because someone on the internet or on social media says they're your friends, it doesn't mean that's a safe person. Never send them pictures or tell them personal information. That means don't tell them your birthday, don't tell them where you live, and don't tell them where you go to school. We'll talk more about this in another video.
The next circle we have is our community helpers.
Community helpers are people in your neighborhood close to where you live who work and can help you. These are people who help you in places like schools, doctor's offices, maybe a store, or other places close to you in your neighborhood. Community helpers can be your teacher, your bus driver, the school nurse, your therapist, a cashier, a coach, or a police officer. Community helpers are normally really kind and someone that you can ask for help if you need. But they are not friends or family. You can say hello to community helpers. They might even ask you, "How are you doing?" And it's okay to answer that question. But again, You don't want to give too many details or personal information. Just say hi back and ask them how they're doing. Let's take a look at an example and tell me if you can spot what went wrong. Hi, how are you?
Oh my goodness, I'm doing so good. Yesterday was my birthday. I turned 18 years old and I had a birthday party at my school. I go to Lincoln Adult Transition School. Do you know where that is? It's actually just down the street. Oh, it was so fun and I got a poster for Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift. I'm in my birthday era.
Oh, okay. What would you like to order? Whoa. That was way too much personal information. Instead, a short answer is best when you're talking to community helpers. Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing really good. Thank you for asking. May I please order some chicken nuggets and french fries?
Of course, you can have chicken with french fries. Would you like any sauce with that today? Remember, you can ask a community helper for help if you need, but don't share personal information about yourself. And you don't want to give them hugs. They probably don't want to be touched. And it's a way to keep you safe.
Now we're getting farther away. In our next circle, we have our acquaintances. That's a pretty big word. Can you say the word acquaintances?
Acquaintances are people that you see sometimes, but you don't know them very well. They might be someone from another class at school, a coworker you just don't know too well, or someone who lives in your neighborhood, like someone you see walking their dog sometimes. It's okay to smile and wave at your acquaintances. You might want to ask them, "How are you today?" But you do not share personal information with them. Don't share secrets and don't give hugs.
And lastly, they're not even in a circle because we don't know them. Those are strangers.
Strangers are people that you don't know at all. You've never seen them and you don't know anything about them. You might see strangers at the grocery store, at the movies, when you're walking down the street, or other places in your community. Most strangers are actually really nice people. But since you don't know them, you don't know which strangers are really nice and which strangers might try and hurt you. That doesn't mean that all strangers are bad, but that does mean you have to do things to protect yourself. So again, we don't share personal information with strangers. You don't hug them, and you definitely don't follow them anywhere. Don't keep any secrets with strangers. It is safe to wave and say hello, but that's pretty much it with a stranger.
So these are the different relationships in your life, the different people you know. But there's something very important you need to remember. No matter who you're interacting with, strangers, acquaintances, community members, even family and friends.
If anyone ever asks you to do something that makes you feel scared or makes you feel uncomfortable, it's really important that you tell an adult that you trust. But what does it feel like when you feel uncomfortable? How do you know? That's a really good question.
Being uncomfortable might feel like an upset stomach. Might make you feel kind of jittery or nervous. Your body might even be telling you, "I need to move away." These are all ways that your body's saying something doesn't feel right. And that's when you need to tell someone.
And also remember, no one, no matter where they are in the circle, should ask you to keep a secret that makes you feel those uncomfortable feelings. If someone does, again, it's really important that you tell someone you really trust. This is how we can keep ourselves safe, and it's so important.
You did amazing! Thanks for learning all about the different types of relationships with me. Now, click this video up in the corner and we're going to learn all about boundaries and what that looks like with these different relationships. See you next time. Whoa, look how dirty my hand is from climbing on the ground.